it's Transformers96 here with another video. I'm going to be talking about a newly shown Hot Toys figure, and this figure is obviously the Arkham Asylum Joker. So now this figure has been long anticipated by everybody, including myself. This was originally, if you didn't know, just years ago, I think 2013, maybe 14. I think it was 13 though. Hot Toys released a preview image with just a bunch of prototype figures on a desk. The one right in the center was the Tony Stark, which came out, right after Iron Man 3, which is why I believe it was 2013. And there was a lot of figures on that desk. Some of them actually didn't get made. One of them at the very right-hand side, is kind of actually hard to see unless you're looking for it, is Joker. It was clear that there was a Joker figure. It was a prototype head was on it, and then it was the clear purple suit. So for a long time it looked like they were going to do a Joker figure, but then of course after years went by with just nothing, no announcements from them, nothing more on the figure, it was long to be considered a cancelled figure, or just, a figure that would never come out, like Hot Toys does quite often, unfortunately. But here we are, they have finally delivered. It took them way too long, however, the wait seems to be worth it because we finally have an Arkham Joker figure. Super excited about this. I love the Arkham games. I've only played Knight myself, but I've watched the walkthroughs of all of the games, and I love the character design so much, and I am incredibly excited to actually see Joker being made. Talking about the actual figure here, the face sculpt looks very cool. I really love it. They've really kind of nailed the hair sculpt for sure. I love his hairline. It's very neat, and the way that his hair kind of forms together at the very top there, form like some sort of cone area, looking very cool, with one little strand that's hanging down. The wrinkles in his face are tremendous, as you can see, they're all there. He has this great creepy smile, but it's not extreme. They kind of went for something a little bit more obviously, a big smile, but not like a huge laughing thing or anything like that. And they obviously have that fully defined and long chin. You can really see it there. Same thing with the nose. Very cool, very distinct version of Joker, and they've really captured it pretty perfectly here. I absolutely love the head sculpt. My only issue with it is I would love to see a second head sculpt. I think that this is one figure that definitely qualifies for it. In Arkham City, for just about the entire game, he had a damaged, like sick Joker type of face, which I would have loved for him to come with, and maybe on that face like a big laugh or something, because you can obviously very much change the expression of Joker. So I think that this figure would have done nicely with the second head sculpt. However, I'm still very happy with the one that we have. His costume is wonderful as well. I love the coloring on it. It's a very rich purple, but it's like that dark purple, it's not too bright or anything like that. The original preview image, the suit looked a little bit too bright. This is very dark, but it's very rich. So I like that a lot, and the undershirt looks wonderful as well. You can see like the dead flower, I think, is fantastic, and then areas on his yellow undershirt, there is splattering blood on it, which I think is super cool. And then the pants obviously maintain that same look. And from what it looks like, it's very form-fitting. It has a very nice look to him, because he obviously should be very skinny, and this definitely does appear to be a good representation of a very skinny Joker. It has gone on pre-order. But before I talk about the price and release date, let's mention the accessories. He comes with some fair items. You obviously get the figure, and then he comes with a multitude of weapons. He has his signature kind of pistol. He has an injection gun with 3 injection needles. The chattering teeth with a bomb in them. The glasses that are kind of like spiraling. I've seen a picture of him in the game like that, but I don't even remember it from the game. Then he has handcuffs. The handcuffs I like a lot. I'm glad he comes with those. And then a few extra hands. Now the hands, for me personally, I would have liked a few more. He comes with a pair of fists, a pair of hands for holding the 2 guns, and then a pair of just kind of open hands. I would have liked a little bit more expression, some kind of maybe a pointing hand, or just some hands where his fingers are kind of what's that called, like flipped out a little bit, so you've got the pinkies a little closer to the actual palm, and then as you get further down the line, his fingers start to spread out a little bit more. I think that would have been quite nice. It's just some more Jokerish type of hands. Usually the Joker figures come with some very expressive hands, so it's a shame to see that this one really doesn't. I mean, he comes with the basics, but would have liked a little bit more than that. Then he has a base which does look quite nice. It should have a Joker logo on it. It's a little hard to see, but it should have a Joker logo on it. And then the backdrop backdrop, which is an Arkham Asylum backdrop, I think is very cool. I'm definitely liking this figure a tremendous amount. It has gone on pre-order for $230, which is a little bit more than I think it should be. I think this figure should have went for about $220. I think that's a fair price for this. Unfortunately, it's a bit much, especially since he doesn't come with very much stuff, and you know, he's a relatively skinny figure. However, the figure is quite nice, so I'm very much anticipating it. It doesn't come out until October to December, which is, you know, a fair wait. However, we've waited years for this anyway, so what's another year? You know, it's all the same. So I'm very excited for this, and I really do hope this means we will be getting a Harley figure. Fingers crossed it's an Asylum version. I love the Asylum Harley so much. However, all three Harleys are very cool in their own way, so I'd be fine with any of them. However, I am just really hoping that we do get Harley, and it would be quite incredible if they actually do like really continue this line and start doing a lot of Arkham characters. That would just be mind-blowingly amazing. But I seriously doubt that. I think there's a very strong chance that Batman and Joker are the only two that we're going to get. However, hopefully there's Harley, and then if we're really lucky, we'll get a full line, because there's a ton of characters I would really love, because I love the Arkham games, and Hot Toys seems to be killing it here with their Arkham Knight Arkham Knight Batman and their Arkham Asylum Joker. Both of them look fantastic, and I'm extremely excited for both of them. So let me know what you guys think of these figures, and thanks so much for watching.